Hello there.
Hey guys, look. He just got hit by one of my axes. That means...
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Yeah, this looks totally balanced and fun. Well, it's only fun for one of us, but this top lane pick and build is probably one of the easiest pick in this game. The only thing you need to consider is auto-attacking and using some spells in between. You don't even have to move a bit to win a fight. A pick any hard-stuck silver player can pick up at any time and win games in an instant. This is crit Olaf top, and it's a great way to gain free LP. Olaf is known for his early game dominance and his totally brain-dead kit. The only thing you need to do is to hit your axe and run down the enemy while auto-attacking him. The problem is that his scaling really sucks and he falls of late game pretty hard, but there is a way to prevent this. This crit build turns Olaf into a lane bully while scaling at the same time, and since he is so strong early it is easier to get kills and he snowballs into the late game, so it gets even easier to run down squishy champions, and no one can stop him, literally. Oh, by the way, this guy also dies.
NANI?
He can run down enemy carries thanks to his ultimate granting him CC immunity and slowing them with his axes, and thanks to his high damage and increased life stealing plus attack speed when Olaf gets low on health. He can probably win most 1v1 fights by just standing there and auto-attacking, but let's start step by step at the laning phase. At level 1 you go into this bush and prepare for the level 1 all-in. When the moron inside your jungle doesn't need some help, when he does, ignore him, but in the best case you don't have to do all this bullshit and wait here until the enemy appears. Hello there. Come a bit closer, my friend. I have a great surprise for you. Yeah, come closer. Just a little bit. Here, do me a favor. Catch this. Hey man, you dropped it. I said you need to catch this. What? Again? As you can see, you won the trade by a big margin. But why? I only auto-attacked and picked up my axe again. The reason for this is the ridiculous low axe cooldown when you pick them back up. It also slows them and reduces the armor by 20%. Most enemies will also underestimate his strong passive since Olaf gets lifesteal and attack speed increases when he gets low on health. So when you think he is about to die, he even gets stronger. Bruh. So it's impossible to lose the level 1 fight. You get first blood, or win the trade by a big margin. Another advantage Olaf has at level 1 is the fact that he can farm CS from a great distance. Meanwhile, you can deny the enemy some farm, since once they get hit by Olaf's Q, well, you know what happens. At level 2 you're going to skill the E spell to make trading even easier than it is at level 1, because it is a point and click spell that deals 70 true damage and a great way to surprise the enemy, and after it's casted the enemy can't dodge it by flashing away.
What? What the fuck?
The third skill point is going to be put into the W spell, so Olaf gains more attack speed and a shield which gets stronger when he is low on health. The rule doesn't change, don't fight Olaf when he is low on health. And yeah, that's basically it. As already told, this pick doesn't require any skill, so the next minutes you are going to dominate the lane. Just throw axes to poke the enemy, and when they are low enough you can try to run them down. They can't go in for trade since they will lose them. And when they play an immobile champ or anything that only has one escape spell, you can punish them right afterwards. Thanks to this lane dominance you can feel free to take a lot of platings or even do the Rift Herald to get even more gold. So you win most of the fights by turning off the brain and auto-attacking. Oh shit. As I already said, just auto-attack and you will win. No, I'm not falling for the same stupid trick again. Okay, volley bar, show me what you have got.
Fight! Nope.
Wait. That's it. I guess it's my turn to attack. Do whatever you want. It's time to go extinct, my little polar bear. Since you are so strong early game you have to assert dominance not only on your lane but also protect your jungler. But it's not enough to scare them away. You have to punish them for their decision making. So now we are done here, we can go back to the lane. Wait. This bush looks sus. Oh shit. When you are back online it's time to assert dominance again. Nice. At level 6 Olaf gets his insane power spike since from now on, most top laners can't win a 1v1 fight against him. The main function of his ultimate is to cleanse any kind of CC and also becoming immune to them for the next 3 seconds. Well, this is already broken enough since there are some ultimates that become completely useless. But additionally to the CC immunity, Olaf also gained bonus magic and armor resistances, bonus movement speed and bonus attack damage, and when you auto-attack or cast the E-spell, the duration of the ultimate can increase up to 2.5 seconds. This sounds pretty brain dead, right? Well, it even solves one of Olaf's biggest weaknesses. Olaf gets quite useless when he can't get into his auto-attack range. The Q spell can slow the enemy to make it easier for the Viking to catch up, but overall, Olaf isn't really scary when you can keep on distance, for example with hard CC. But now this weakness can be prevented by just clicking on the R button. And from now on you can be sure that you won't lose any 1v1 fights when Olaf unlocks his ultimate. It doesn't matter what kind of ability the enemy uses. Olaf will get into close combat and he will win the brain-dead punching fight. Doesn't matter what kind of champion they are or how great their 1v1 potential is. Olaf can get them all. And there is one item that makes this champion even more unfair.
Who's that Pokemon?
Immortal Shield Bell. Let's take a look what it does. Attack damage, that's not bad. Attack speed, also nice to have. Critical strike chance and life steal. But wait, these are all stats which fit into Crit Olaf's kit perfectly. This item makes sure that Olaf's strengths come to shine. For the enemy it means that the 1v1 fights are going to be even harder.
Oh, fuck.
What makes this item even more unfair is its passive. It gives Olaf and shield when he gets below 30% of his maximum health. So just right when Olaf's get his buffs through his passive, more attack speed and life steal when low on health. A shield comes, that keeps Olaf at this strong point, since the life steal kicks in at 70% missing health. Another bonus is the additional tanking as you get throw the shield. Because Olaf is not going to buy tank items, he is going to be way more squishier than under normal circumstances. This additional safety gives Olaf more time to burst down the enemy and win close fights. I mean, how many times have you thought that this thing is going to die now, but suddenly the red barrier appears? His shield can increase even more by activating his W spell. These are advantages I mentioned, so it probably won't surprise you why no one will win a 1v1 against you. This item can just turn a whole fight by just existing. The same goes for the enemy, a DC player. But wait, where is she? Oh, there she is. He needs to be careful all the time because of Crit Olaf. Once he appears on the ADC player's screen, he can be sure to see the gray screen afterwards, since there is nothing that can stop the Viking from running him down. The ADC can't kite since Olaf axes can slow them by 45% for 2.5 seconds, and once he picks it up, Olaf can throw it again right away. This ends up in a situation where the ADC is dead. Even though when you are playing a champ that has hard CC like Ashe with her arrow, well, joke's on you. Olaf just press his R button and runs you down. So even when your support has some hard CC, he can't help the ADC player either. This situation also ends up with a dead AD carry, and it doesn't matter how weak Crit Olaf is. He will always has enough damage to kill the carry while sacrificing his own life. It can be worth since he is scaling the whole game. When he gets items like Lord Dominic's and Infinity Edge, no one can really stop this champion. He will just stand there and auto-attack you to death. So don't fight him by going in one after another. He will get his problems when a whole team is standing against him. So late game you can try to split push, focus the carry, or try to split apart an enemy from his team to force him into an 1v1 fight. This is how you can win games. And when you want to know why this useless enchanter support is so overpowered inside the jungle, click on this video right here.